Hello everyone, welcome back to Reading for Vocabulary. I'm Brian Stewart. Are you ready to start learning about bones? That's what we're talking about, right? We're talking about the human body. Lesson 10 is talking about bones. So in this lesson, we will focus on learning about the function of bones in our body. What are bones? Do you know what bones are? Whoa, very scary, right? This is a picture of a person's bones, right? Of somebody who, who's dead, right? But the only thing that is left are the bones, right? And of course, the skull, right? This is a skull, S-K-U-L-L. That's a bone right there, right? One big bone, and then there's other bones that are connected, right? There's all different bones. So your head bone's connected to your backbone, connected to your leg bone, right? We've got all different bones in different parts of our body. By the way, do you know what the entire collection of bones are called? Not just for humans, but for animals too. If you look at all the bones connected, if all the bones are connected, we call that a skeleton. A skeleton is all the bones in an animal's body that are all connected and in the right place. It's a complete skeleton. Sometimes if bones are missing, we say it's part of a skeleton. But the whole collection of bones is the skeleton. The skeleton. Okay. Let's move on with our words. Okay. Now, here we have our first word, and the clue is not curved, or the definition is not curved. Think about if you're in a car or you're on a bus and you're going along a road, and the road is not curved. You are going in one direction, you keep going in the same direction for a long ways. In that case, we can say the road is straight. The road is straight. And many people, when they give directions, they'll say, go straight ahead. Don't turn, go straight. Do not curve, go straight. So, straight. S-T-R, str. Ate, like ate. I ate something. Ate. Straight. Straight. Okay? A little bit difficult, but you think about it, S-T-R, str, and think ate, right? I ate breakfast this morning. Straight. Straight. It's one syllable, one grouping of a sound. Straight. Straight. Okay, next, number 2. Interesting picture. What is this thing in here? We're looking inside a person's body. These are the organs inside a person's body. The organs. And you have many different organs. You have lungs, you have kidneys, you have bladder. You also have where the food we eat goes. And that's the red part here. What is that part? What organ is that in our body? That is the stomach. 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 So we say stomach. Stomach. Is your stomach full? Stop eating. If your stomach is empty, then it's time to eat. Stomach. Okay, number 3. This boy's having fun, but he is keeping safe. How? Because he has a helmet on, right? Of course, he should probably wear pads on his elbows and his knees, but be careful, wear a helmet, keep safe. What is he doing? He is protecting his body. So when you're playing, protect yourself, right? If you're going to go rollerblading, wear a helmet. If you're riding a bike, wear a helmet. Maybe you should wear elbow pads. Elbow pads. Elbow pads and knee pads. These also help protect your body in case of an accident or in case you fall down. So protect yourself. Keep safe. Next one. Okay, what's going on here? Do you do this? Do you make your body strong? An activity to train your body. What is it? It, of course, is called exercise. 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 So very quickly, exercise. Exercise. Do you exercise? I hope you get enough exercise to make your body strong. Next one. Oh, we have some money here, right? To take and hold in your hand. But it's not about the money. It's about the action of taking something and holding it in your hand. Now, if you do it quickly, we say grab. Okay? So it's not just to take and hold in your hand, but it also means to do that quickly. If your younger brother or sister sees your candy, they might grab a piece of your candy, right? That's very quick, right? So you might grab something very quickly. You take it and hold it in your hand, but it usually means quickly. Grab something, right? Grab it quickly before it's gone. Okay, grab, grab. Number 6, oh, so cute, right? What covers your body? Now, of course, this baby doesn't have any clothes on, but there's still something covering his body or her body. We're not sure. But what is this? And we all have it, right? It's covering our body. It protects the inside of our body. What do we call it? We call it skin, right? And newborn baby, their skin is very soft, right? Soft as a newborn baby. It's skin. Skin covers our body from head to toe. Okay, next one. 7, to stretch out and try to touch something. So you see this little boy here, he's not so tall. He's stretching and he's trying to do what? What is he trying to do? He's trying to reach the flowers of the tree, to reach something. So if you extend your arm, now it can be, you can reach up, you can reach across, you can reach down. There's many ways that you can reach, right? It just means to stretch out. Just if you're stretching your arm, that's reaching, right? If you stretch out your leg, maybe you're trying to touch something, you're trying to reach something with your foot, okay? So it just means to use a part of your body to try to touch something that is not close to you, to reach. And it can be any different direction, okay? Okay. 8. This is an exciting road, right? Before we saw the road that was straight, oh, that's shimshimhail, right? That's very boring. But this, wow, this is exciting, right? We can, and it's also very, usually more scenic, prettier, more beautiful. Having round shape. Having a round shape, also this sign, you can see it's kind of like a round half of a circle. We say it's curved. So if the road changes direction many times, it's a curved road. Or even if it just changes one direction, it's curved. Now this might be a little hard to pronounce. Curved. Remember the V sound right in the middle. V. And you make a little vibration with your throat. V. So curved. Curved. And then you stop it with the D sound. Curved. Curved. So curved. Okay? Next one is 9. To go from one place to another. So what are these people doing? They're putting their stuff in boxes. They're going from one place to another. They're moving, right? Isa, isa, right? You're moving from one place to another. So you call 2424 for the company that will help you move from one place to another. I think you say isa, isa in Korea, right? Okay, so to move, especially when people move their house, they move their home. Let's move. We live in Seoul, let's move to Busan, or let's move to Daejeon. So you move from one place to another. Or you move from Gangnam and you go up to Cheongno, all right? You change the place where you live. 10. Oh, that's cute too, right? What's going on there? Looks like the mother is touching her baby's feet, right? And there's lots of skin here, okay? To put your hand on something. To put your hand on something means to touch, right? The mother is touching her baby's feet. If you put your hand on something, doesn't matter what it is, I put my hand on the pen, I'm touching it. I put my hand on my head, I'm touching my head. Okay? Put your hand on the TV, you're touching the TV. To touch something. 11, a hard white thing in your body. This, by the way, is called an X-ray. Doctors in hospitals will use X-rays to make sure your bones are okay. I just said the word, right? To make sure there's no broken what? No broken bones. Bone. Is that a hard word to pronounce? Bone. Bone. It's very easy. Bone. Okay? A hard white thing in your body. You have many bones. This is your hand, right? Look at how many bones are in your hand. There are so many bones in just your hand if you think about it. Okay? 12. The part of the body between the shoulder and the hand. So we're looking at the part of the body. Here's your shoulder here. Whoops. Here's your shoulder here. And there's your hand down here. So we're looking at this part of the body right here. And as you can see, there's two parts, right? What do we call it? We call it the arm. The arm. Now, of course, you have an upper arm and a lower arm. So we can say this is upper arm. Well, you could say this is the lower arm, lower, but some people will also call it the forearm. Forearm. Yeah, that's an E, not a C. F-O-R-E. Okay, well, let's do it easier for you guys. Forearm. So forearm is here. We could also call it the lower arm. This is upper arm. So if you're complaining, my arm hurts. Where does it hurt? My upper arm hurts or my forearm hurts, right? So you have two parts to your arm, okay? And of course, those two parts are separated by what's this? Just kunyang algo shipayo, right? It's called the elbow. Elbow. The elbow is right here, and that separates the two parts of your arm. Arm. Is arm hard to pronounce? Arm. Arm. Pretty easy. Okay, next one. Here we have a skeleton again, right? This is our skeleton, right? The bone that surrounds the chest. It should be really the bones that surround the chest, not the bone. The bones that surround. Because as you can see, there are many of them, right? There's so many of them. What do we call them? We call these ribs. Now, you probably know rib is kalbi, okay? But, of course, you don't eat a human rib. Oh, that's horrible, right? You eat dweji kalbi. Or do you eat beef kalbi? I don't know how do you say that. How do you say that? Bulgogi kalbi? You don't say that. But dweji kalbi, there'd be ribs, like short ribs, okay? LA kalbi, right? Okay? So that's very delicious, right? But, of course, you look at this picture, that's not delicious. But anyway, these are the ribs. Now, if you want to talk about the whole thing, right? If you talk about all the ribs together, what does it look like? It kind of looks like a cage, doesn't it? A cage where you keep an animal or something in. So we call the whole thing a rib cage. Rib cage is the whole thing, right? It's like a cage that protects the inside of your body, right? We call it a rib cage, and it's made up by the individual. There are many ribs, okay? So rib, R, 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 B, B, rib, rib, okay? We got the I between the and the B, rib. So these are called ribs, the bones that surround the chest, ribs, okay. Near. Near, this is very near the whole, right? We could also say it's close. So near and close mean the same thing. They mean the same thing, okay? Something to keep an animal in. We already talked about that, right? I just talked about with your ribs, it looks, if you talk about the whole thing, it's like a cage, right? So rib, rib cage, but in this case, this is just a cage. This isn't a rib cage. This is just a cage. You keep birds in a cage. Something to keep an animal in is a cage. 16. The part of the body we use for walking. What part of our bodies do we use for walking? Do we use our head for walking? No, that hurts, right? Do we use our arms for walking? No, we don't use our arms for walking. We use our legs for walking. The leg is used for walking, for running, for kicking the ball. We use our legs for many things, okay? But especially we use our legs to walk. Okay, let's go over the vocabulary exercises. We have a little bit of different exercises this time. In the first part, we're going to find words that mean the same thing. Find the word in the box that means the same or almost the same. Maybe not exactly the same, but similar. Bistandeo. Maybe not dokateo, but bistandeo, right? Same is dokateo, similar bistandeo, right? So the same or almost the same as the underlined word or words. So we see the sentence here, we see this is underlined, this is underlined. Which word is similar or the same as these underlined parts of the sentence? Our words are first exercise, exercise. Next is curved, curved. And next one is reach, reach. Okay? Number one, John likes to ride bicycles and play soccer. So we have two parts of the sentence, two parts that are underlined. So what is riding bicycles and playing soccer? What are those things? What word is similar to those activities? If you guessed exercise, you are correct. Exercise. John likes to ride bicycles and play soccer. Those are types of exercise. If you think about exercise, exercise is the big word, right? And inside that word, under the umbrella or circle of exercise, many types of exercise. Riding bikes, playing soccer, jumping rope, running or jogging, playing tennis, rollerblading. Those are all types of exercise. 2. Our rib bones are shaped like C. Like C, like what? Like a C. In other words, our rib bones, if you look at the rib bone, if you look at a C, the letter C is like this. So it's not a straight shape, right? What is it? It's a curved shape. Our rib bones are shaped like a C, or like the letter C. Okay, that's what it's talking about. It's not a mistake in typing. It's just what they're saying is, what letter does it look like? It looks like a C. Okay, so they are curved. A C is curved. If you said look like an L, a small L, that's straight, right? That would be pandero of curved. Okay. Next one, 3. I'm too short. Oh, short daddy. Oh, shirayo, right? Okay. I'm too short. I can't touch the ceiling. So if you are, short and you're doing this with your arm, you're stretching your arm out, you're trying to touch the ceiling, what are you doing? You are reaching. I can't reach the ceiling. Same word. That would be exactly the same. Not similar, the same. I can't touch the ceiling. I can't reach the ceiling. I can't touch the television. I can't reach the television. Okay? Same thing. Okay, so this exercise is finding words that are the same or almost the same. The next exercise is finding the words that have opposite meaning. Pandero, right? Circle the word or words in the sentence that are opposite of the word in bold print. What is bold print? That's the heavy, dark print that you see there. When a word is darker and bigger than normal, we say it's bold. Bold print. That's this one here and this one. So, let's circle the word or words that are opposite, pandero, of this one. Our word here is grab. Number 1 is grab. So our sentence is, poor Mike, his balloon is gone. He let it go out of his hand. So remember, grab is to take and hold in your hand, right? Grab is to take and hold in your hand. What's the opposite? The opposite is here. He let it go. If you let something go, that's the opposite of grab. Grab is to take in your hand. Let it go is to let it leave your hand. And think about it. He had a balloon. A balloon wants to go up, but you hold on to it. If you let go of the string, the balloon goes away. Okay? So let it go, grab, opposite. Number 2 is protect. That's our word here. Protect. The rock is going to hurt the boy. He should wear a helmet. Okay, so protect means to keep yourself safe from danger so that you don't get hurt, right? So protect, the opposite, of course, is to hurt. The opposite of protect is to hurt something, okay? He should wear a helmet so that he doesn't get hurt, so that he protects himself. So protect and hurt are opposites. Okay, the third one, the word is straight. Straight. What is the opposite of straight in the sentence, or 2 sentences? It is raining, so drive slowly, right? It is raining, the road gets mikroa. Mikroa, slippery. It's dangerous. Also, this road is curved, so be careful. There's 2 things you have to watch out for. One, there's rain, so it's mikroa. Yeah, that's slippery. The second thing is the road is curved, right? So be careful. Now, curved is the opposite of straight, right? Straight means doesn't change direction, keeps going the same direction. But curved means that it changes direction. And if you're driving, 조심해요, right? You have to be careful, especially if it's wet because it's slippery. You could have a problem. Okay, well that wraps up the vocabulary section of this lesson. Let's take a short break, come back and go over the reading. Okay, welcome back guys. Let's continue our lesson about bones. So we're going to read a passage about the bones in our body. You ready? Let's begin. The first one, our bones help us stand and move. So this sentence is kind of talking about our topic sentence. Our topic, of course, is bones. That's what this passage is about. So it's saying that bones are very important because think about that. Without bones, right, I couldn't stand up. Bones help me stand up. If I didn't have bones, I would fall to the ground. I'd be like a jelly, right? Like a jellyfish. Okay? So bones help us stand and move around. We can't see our bones, right? Oh, I hope you don't see your bones, right? But we can't see them because they're under our skin. We can feel them, right? We can feel our bones. So we can't see our bones, but we can feel them. See, this is negative, this is positive, so we use but to connect them. We can't see them, but we can feel them. They are under our skin, under our skin. I just said that, right? We have skin on the top and underneath are the bones. So the next sentence is a little experiment, right? Touch. Touch the outside of your hand. So if you touch the outside of your hand like I'm doing right now, go ahead and do this the same, right? Go ahead and do it. Do you feel something hard? You bet. Sure. Yeah. I feel something hard. Those are your bones. So what you're feeling under your skin are your bones. You have many bones in your hand and you can feel them. They're very hard, aren't they? Okay, well, bones come in all kinds of shapes. And we can feel that, right? Before we felt the bones in our hand, they're small. They're not that big. But if you feel the bones in your arm, right? They are different shapes, kinds of shapes. They're long and they have different shapes to them. So bones come in all kinds of shapes, many different shapes. This is this. Good. What does this refer back to? The fact that they come in all kinds of shapes. That's what this refers back to. When you say an idea, When you have an idea and you write that idea, then you want to refer back to that idea. Use this. Many students use it, but that's not good. That doesn't sound good. It's better to use this. You write an idea, you refer back to it, use this. Don't use it. Use this. It sounds much better. So, bones come in all kinds of shapes. This, the fact that they come in all kinds of shapes, is because. So this sentence says, why do they come in all kinds of shapes? This is because they have different jobs. So bones come in different shapes. This is because they have different jobs. Our arm bones are straight, so we can reach and grab things. Okay? So this says they come in all different kinds of shapes. This one says why, and starting from here is an example. Okay? So that's the structure of this part of the reading passage. Okay? So our bones have all different kinds of shapes. The reason for that is because they have different jobs. One example, our arm bones are long and straight so that we can reach and we can grab things, right? If our arm bones were short and curved, we couldn't reach and grab many things, right? We'd be like this, okay? But they're long and straight, so we can grab things. Okay. The bones near our stomach are called ribs. Rib bones are curved to protect us. They form a cage around our stomachs. So this section here is giving another example of the kinds of bones and the jobs that they do. In this case, we're talking about the bones in our body, especially the ones near our stomach, right? And really near our heart and our lungs too. The bones near our stomach are called ribs. So these bones, if you feel these bones, you feel the hard bones, those are ribs. Now, are rib bones straight and long like our arm bones? No, they are curved. They're curved, right? They're curved around our body. Why? To protect us, right? To protect us from things that come in from all sides, behind us, on the side, or in front of us. These bones are curved. They form a cage. They shape. The shape makes a cage. They form a cage around our stomachs, Well, actually, if you think about that, there's no bones. There's no bones between protecting my stomach, right? But the bones do protect your heart and your lungs. They protect the important organs in your body. So they form a cage around our stomachs, but really around our lungs and our heart. Okay. Some bones are very big. Think about your body. Where are the big bones in your body? The biggest and strongest bone, where is it? It's in your leg, okay? Well, of course, your legs have to be very strong. You use your legs to move around, to walk, and to run. Your leg bones have to support your body, so they have to be big and strong, right? That's what that says here. Now, those bones are big and strong, but some bones are tiny. So, right, remember at the beginning of this passage a few slides ago, we're talking about different shapes of your bones, right? So we see that some bones are big and strong, some bones are small and tiny. Where are those bones? There are three bones inside of your ear. Did you know that? There are three bones inside your ear. They are the smallest bones in our bodies, okay? By the way, those are small bones. You have to protect them. Don't listen to loud sounds. You might break those bones. So be careful about loud music or loud sounds. All bones are hard on the outside and soft on the inside. Okay, so about right here is where they stop talking about the different types of bones, right? A few slides ago, we talked about there are many different kinds of bones in your body. We saw many examples. Arm bones, rib bones, leg bones, ear bones. Okay, that's it. Now we have a sentence, all bones. So now we're going back and talking about all bones. It doesn't matter how big they are, where they are, or what their shape is. All bones are hard on the outside and soft on the inside. All the bones. Guess how many bones we have. So take a guess. Guess means think about it and try to find the answer without really looking up the information. Just from your knowledge that you have in your head, try to find the answer. Guess how many bones we have. Can you guess? Is there any way? Do you think maybe 20 bones, 40 bones, maybe there's 60 bones? Well, guess what? In just our hand alone, there are 27 different bones. Wow, that's a lot. It's amazing when you think about it. Our body has not 40, not 50, not 60 bones, but 206 bones. Wow, that's a lot of bones, right? Our skeleton is very complex, right? We have many bones in our body. Babies have close to 300 bones. Wait a minute. Babies have 300 bones, but we only have 206 bones? Does that sound strange to you? Well, the reading doesn't say it, but think about it. When babies grow bigger, their bones actually grow together, and so two bones become one bone. It's not like babies are losing bones falling out of their body. That's crazy, right? Babies have more bones because they're more flexible, right? They can move actually better than adults can. But those bones join together and grow together, so two bones become one bone, or three bones become one bone. And that's what happens when we grow up. It's pretty amazing. Well, anyway, whether we have 206 bones or 300 bones, that's a lot. That's a lot of bones. Bones 많아요, right? Okay. How can we keep all of our bones healthy and strong? So, we've talked about types of bones, shapes of bones, how many bones we have, but we also want to talk about in this passage, how do we protect our bones? How do we make sure our bones are strong and healthy? Very important, right? We want to make sure our bones are healthy and strong. That's the question. So after the question, we're going to find the answer. It's easier than you think. That's not the answer. That's just telling us it's easy to do what we want to do, okay? The answer starts here. Just drink plenty of milk and eat food that's good for you. That's two ways. The first way, drink plenty of milk. 2, eat food that's good for you. Is there another hint? Yes. Exercise helps keep our bones strong and healthy too. So that's the third way. So basically we have a question. How can we keep our bones healthy and strong? Then we just have a statement saying it's easier than you think, and then we get the answer. There are 3 ways to keep our bones healthy and strong. 1, the first way, drink plenty of milk. The second way, eat food that's good for you. The third way, exercise. Okay, because exercise keeps our bones strong and healthy. Okay, so let's go over the reading passage. Let's go over the comprehension questions. This story is about. So what were we talking about in the whole story? Of course, that answer is probably very easy for you. We were talking about shapes of bones. We were talking about what bones do, the functions of bones. And we were talking about the smaller bones, the larger bones in your body. But we were also talking about how to keep your bones healthy. So what are we talking about? We're talking about bones, right? D is the answer here. The story is not just about exercise. Exercise was a small part of the story. B, leg bones. Yeah, we said leg bones, but again, that's just a small part of the story. C, babies. We mentioned babies. Babies have more bones when they're a baby. The bones grow together, but that was just a small part of the story. The whole story is about bones. So this story is about bones. Okay. Number 2, bones are what? right? And remember, we're talking about bones. It's like you're saying all bones, right? All the bones. Not just some bones, but all the bones. All bones are what? Soft and flexible. Soft and flexible? Bones are soft, right? If I push my bones, they're not soft, they're hard. Flexible means that they can bend. But bones don't usually bend. I mean, maybe they bend a little bit, but they're not, we don't call them flexible. The opposite of flexible, by the way, is rigid. It doesn't bend. And our bones are not really that flexible. They're more rigid. They don't bend. So A is not correct. Bones are what? Bones are under our skin. If you think about it, yes, all of your bones are under your skin. Can you see any of your bones? No. Thank goodness. If you're in an accident or you fall down and you break a bone, sometimes you can see the bone, but yuck, right? That's terrible. So normally our bones are under our skin. Our bones should stay under our skin. That's the correct answer. Bones are under our skin. All bones are under our skin. Let's just look at C. Bones are always curved? No. Some bones are curved, like in our rib. Our ribs are curved, but our arm bones are not curved. They're straight. Okay, so also our leg bones. So that's not right. What about D? Bones are very expensive? What are they talking about? Right? There's nothing in the passage about buying or selling bones, right? So that's very silly. Okay, so the right answer is B. Bones are under our skin, and all of our bones are under our skin. That's the correct answer. Okay, 3. Our beep are straight, so we can reach and grab things. So we're looking for a type of bone here, right? They're straight. We're looking for straight bones, and these bones can reach and grab things. They help us to reach and grab things. Well, which bones are they? Our leg bones. Well, let's think about that. Leg bones are straight. Yeah, leg bones are straight. To reach, so we can reach and grab things. Well, do we normally use our leg bones to grab things? Do you grab things with your foot? You probably drop them. It's easier to grab things with your arm, right? So it's not our leg bones. We don't use our leg bones to reach and grab things. B, arm bones. Well, that's the answer right there, right? We use our arm, and our arm bones are straight so that we can reach and grab things. That's the answer. Let's look at C. Our ribs are straight? No, right away we know that's not correct because ribs are not straight, they are curved. D. Our shoulder bones are straight. The reading passage didn't talk about shoulder bones, right? But if you think about your shoulder bones up here, shoulder bone's not really straight, it's kind of curved. It connects your arms to your body, right? So that's not the right answer either, because the reading passage didn't say anything about shoulder bones. Our arm bones, as we know, are straight so we can reach and grab things. Okay. Okay, number 4, rib bones. Now we're looking for one of these statements should be true about rib bones. 3 will be false, 1 will be true. Which one is it? A. Rib bones are the smallest bones in the body. Are our rib bones the smallest bones? No. Remember the passage said your ear bones, the bones in your ear, are the smallest bones in your body, not your rib bones. B. Rib bones are the biggest bones in the body. Did the reading passage say that rib bones are the biggest bones in the body? No. The passage said the biggest bones in your body are in your leg, in your legs. Okay, that's not true. Rib bones are curved around our ears. Well, rib bones are curved, yes, but around our ears? Our rib bones are around our ears? No, our rib bones are down here, far away from our ears. So that's not correct. Rib bones form a cage around our stomach. Okay, that's what the reading passage said, that the rib bones form a cage around your stomach. Okay, so D is the right answer according to the reading. Rib bones form a cage around our stomach. Now, yes, you can say, well, the front of the stomach isn't protected, but you think about the back, maybe the sides, you've got rib bones around your stomach in that way. But really, your rib bones form a cage around your heart and your lungs and your other organs. Okay, So let's review. Ooh, very interesting picture, right? We've got a couple of skeletons. I don't know what's going on here. Lightning, electricity. Okay, but here we have the rib cage, and we can see the rib cage here. Let's review the bones. Bones, bones, bones. Okay, arm bones are straight. Rib bones are curved, and we can see that. Here's an arm bone. It's long and straight. The rib bones are curved, as we can see here. They kind of form a circle, don't they? Next one. Whoa, that's cool. The biggest and strongest bones are in our legs. Yes, that's what we talked about. The biggest and strongest bones are in our legs. The bones inside of our ears, are the smallest in our bodies. So if you want to know where is the smallest bone in your body, it's in your ear. Okay, next one. Whoa, did you see that? Okay. Our body has 206 bones. Wow. That's a lot of bones. Babies have close to 300 bones, right? Babies have close to 300 bones in their bodies. Finally, how can we keep all of our bones healthy and strong? Very important question. You want to make sure the bones in your body are healthy and strong. How can you do it? Remember, there were 3 ways mentioned in the reading. 1, drink milk. 2, eat good food. And 3, exercise, right? Exercise. Those are the 3 ways you can keep your bones healthy and strong. Okay, well that wraps up our lesson. I hope you've learned a lot of interesting things about your body and of course especially about bones. Keep your bones healthy and strong. Practice those 3 ways. We'll see you next time. Take care.